battle of the tape. First up we have Young Blood, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Steel Jaw, and they'll have a slight weight advantage. They'll be fighting as lightweights. Smaller weight class, of course, but these two pack quite a punch.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with white, Young Blood. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with blue trim, Steel Jaw.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
You can hear everything.
All right.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. The right hook misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Right uppercut can't find a home. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot, and they got caught. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That hook was off target. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. They're going deep. Hold that thought! Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. That right hook catching air. Nice counter. Missing with the hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
And there's the bell to start round 4. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punching. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. You couldn't write a script like, whoa, wait a minute. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Holding nothing back here in the round. punch himself out, though. Where was the defense? This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. The referee determines that we're good and we will continue to fight. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell for round 5. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That counter shot lands. That jab won't score. Just misses with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He parries away the left uppercut. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They miss with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Will the referee stop it? And Steel Jaw has been dropped. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. The fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.